Hey, what's good with y'all, collective? We're gonna be doing a reading for March of 2024. This one I resonate with everybody. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the current energy here. I'm being guided to do a read. Let's see what's going on for the current energy for March 2024. And like I said before, this one I resonate with everybody. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the current energy. Thank y'all very much for the love support. It's greatly appreciated, y'all. Okay, so we have the temperance. Something may feel off. Some of you may be experiencing your intuition like pulling at you with a situation to tell you that something is not right. I'm getting that immediately. What's going on here? Pay attention to your intuition is what I'm being guided to tell you. So what's going on with the current energy for the collective for March of 2024? All right, here we go, collective. The Three of Cups. The Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, so you clearly see something here. You see something with your spiritual vision. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I said that, High Priestess. Don't you know I pulled this card on that community post that I just uploaded? This could be anybody out there that could be psychic or whatever, but we have the High Priestess here. And I just got through saying that you don't have to physically see something in order to actually see it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to your physical perception, you are only observing your surroundings. You can't truly see until you activate this vision right here. And there's something that you clearly are seeing straight through. Some of you could be a Pisces, don't have to be. Five of Pentacles. If some of you out there are a reader, don't have to be. You could be seeing straight through a situation here is what it looks like. We have the Knight of Cups. We also have the Queen of Cups here. Someone's seeing through a situation here clearly with the Eight of Swords reverse. That's exactly what I'm getting. Someone clearly sees through a situation here that's going on, and it's like they're happy with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they could that, bro. I'm telling you right now, this individual sees what's going on. So this is an individual right here that knows exactly what's going on, but they're keeping it secretive. I wouldn't do that. Because whatever they're keeping, if you're in this individual's energy, some of you out there could possibly have an intuitive nudge that someone that may be a secretive admirer or a secretive person may have feelings for you. You feel some type of love coming from somewhere. This is the two loving cards with the cups right here. If you feel like someone has feelings for you, your intuition is on point. Four of Pentacles reverse. The Hierophant. Okay, so we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here in the same spread. Damn. Yeah, y'all can't hide that from each other. Taurus energy. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands. What the hell is this situation going? What's going on here? The Death card, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces energy. Ten of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Cups reverse. And we have the... Damn. Damn. You ain't hiding this from this person. No, you're not. Gemini. Someone's being a bit too secretive about the way that they feel, but it's like it's hard to explain this energy. It's like they want you to come out and say something about it, but you don't have to say anything. It's like you can hear this individual's words, is what I'm getting. You can hear their energetic telepathic messages, almost as if you can hear their voice, almost as if they're physically talking to you. So you might as well. This is a deep spiritual connection here with the Hierophant. Some of you could be a Taurus or a Pisces here. with the High Priestess and the Hierophant card, this is a new person for some of you. Could be a fire sign for some of y'all. I'm hearing Sagittarius energy very heavily. Or somebody can have a Sagittarius rising. Look like to me a few illusions has tried to get in this individual's way, you and this individual's way, to have y'all go against each other. But that's not happening. There's a change here involving someone that couldn't see something clearly here. This individual tried to literally put up this front and do things in the past is what I'm getting. This could have been 5 months ago or 4 months ago. They did things because I'm also getting a lot of intimidation vibes, but yet you are challenged to this individual to say, man, what you got? This is giving me the vibes that they're trying to hurt you in ways to try to get back at you because of the way they feel about you. That's all they got. That's all they got. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting here. That shit does not scare you. Especially with the High Priestess and the Hierophant card being in the upright position, I guess not. It's exciting. This individual right here finds something hella exciting about you. This is excitement. This is not somebody from your past. I mean, for some of you out there, you can have a fresh start with somebody from the past, but I'm not really getting that. This could be a new person. Some of you could be in communication with this person, with the Three of Cups. And there's been some type of manipulation going on behind the scenes in order to try to have you and this individual go against each other is what I'm getting. But one of you has went along with a situation more than the other is what I'm getting. Like somebody was just tagging along and just going along with something. But yet they clearly see through something here that this truth and this connection is definitely not an illusion. I'm also getting the vibes that someone tried to put up the front as if there wasn't nothing there because they was lying. A secretive, underhanded manifestation of a lie that is literally transported and teleported through the energetic, telepathic connection that you and this individual has, if that makes any sense. Like I said, bro, you have to be a deep-minded, spiritual person here in order to see through that, to get what I'm saying. Even though it may seem complicated to a lot of people, if you're experiencing spirituality, you will get exactly what I'm saying. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Someone is definitely keeping their feelings concealed. You just got way too much energy here. I'm telling you right now, brother, both of y'all may be keeping it secretive from one another physically. Spiritually, you're not. No, you're not. And somebody could have got angry because they could have felt to pick up something and they didn't like. It's basically like a bare Christmas tree. They didn't like the way that, not, how can I say this? Like, it's not that they didn't like you. They were just projecting something onto you because you could see into something, and this individual's not used to people seeing into things that they try to keep secretive, especially when it comes to somebody that they like. And there was also a bit of manipulation used here too. Yes, there was. With the Magician reverse, trying to do something underhandedly to try to manifest you, but yet the main reason why it was being done is because this individual never met somebody like you before. It's very rare to come by somebody like that. And you may be a bit more challenging than this individual expected. And as much as this individual doesn't like a challenge, it challenges them out their comfort zone. And this right here pissed them off. Keep doing it. Because now they find it exciting. Now they find it exciting. Get off of here. This is obviously not your message. This is not the content for you. And if you don't agree to this, if you think that this is other than Jesus or whatever this may be, then I don't have the time to reply back to it. I'm going to just erase the comment. Simple as that. Where's my moderators at? Does anybody else want to be a moderator? Oh, you've been waiting for a long time. Does anybody want to be a moderator? Good rising, y'all. Early rising. Good early rising, y'all. Okay, so anyways, get it back. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll go ahead and a moderator. All you got to do is click on the name, and if you see a comment that you don't approve of, it's going to come up as remove comment or hide user. That's if y'all want to do that. Okay, I got one of my mods in here right now. You get out of here too. I ain't putting up and down on this channel. I'm going to go ahead and get as much mods in here as possible. I want y'all to remove these accounts out of here so I can finish with this reading here. Okay, one of my mods right here, that's a moderator. All you got to do, you're going to see the wrench come up by your name. What you do is you click on the profile, and it's going to say hide user from this comment section. I don't have the time to put up with that. Getting back to my read. Anyways, what I was saying is this individual, at one time, they got irritated and mad because this individual, it's you being a challenge like this made this individual uncomfortable because you brought them out their comfort zone. And that right there, they wasn't ready to face that, but they had to face it anyways because of how much this individual really been in your energy. And so I'm getting what both of y'all could have been in each other's energy. With the lovers, let's just be real about it. With the high priestess and the hierophant, then we got the lovers right here. So this is a very strong 5D spiritual connection. That's what I'm getting here. And it looked like to me this individual wants to treat you fair. The Six of Pentacles here. Like I said, some of you may already be in contact with this person. And you may have been feeling like, both of y'all have been feeling here lately like, if some of you reconnected with this person, or even if you didn't have a connection with them, you could have both been feeling like you don't want nothing to do with each other, but yet, why do you keep feeling each other's energy? I'm going to tell you why. There was a bit of manipulation using this connection. Yes, it was. Somebody was definitely using that, but I'm getting the fact that somebody mirrored that back. As I say, no, you're not going to do that. But other people cannot do this to this individual to actually show them that, hey, that's not right. So there's a lot of mirroring going on here, but not mirroring intentionally. I literally see the one of you trying to manifest the other one, and yet the other one picks up as I say that, okay, well, how come you ain't coming forward with communication? You done got a message already, and you chose to sit back and hold back because you don't want to reveal your feelings physically. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up something from the surface to the surface level, to actually get into why they are holding back with the Seven of Cups reverse. But just like I said, they have some of the individuals out there. This individual could also have dealt with, I'm hearing a bit of spiritual manipulation. But if you don't have one that's literally challenging enough to teach somebody that something may not be the right way to go about getting somebody in their life or getting a genuine connection, especially when they spot somebody differently, then that right there, they're never going to learn. You have to have somebody that literally has a bit more experience in order to teach the individual something, as I say, hey, there could be a connection there, but you got to go about it in the right kind of way. But I'm getting that with this energy, with the Five of Pentacles energy, this individual literally would getting this irritated, like this irritated type of mood secretly, and yet will want to battle you on a spiritual level in order to create some type of conflict and tension. And yet it still didn't run you off or scare you off. They literally sat there and felt energetically you challenged them back. And so you want to try that again? That's all. But it ain't all the way negativity in this connection. It's not all the way negativity in this connection. Okay? Hold on. There we go. So what I'm getting here is, with this energy, it's not all the way negative because there's a lot of positive energy surrounding this connection here. It's just like I said, some of you out there, you could be a Taurus or a Pisces here. That's the two major arcanas that has been depicted as spiritual cards. Don't have to be. We also have Gemini and Scorpio energy here also very heavily. So we have 4 major arcanas here. We have Pisces, we have Taurus, we have Scorpio, we have Gemini. Okay, it could be any sign out there, but this is the major arcanas that I have for this read. I'm going to tell you right now, this individual right here, this could have happened, like, take this having this resonates, this could have happened to you. To where you could have been the one that could have got upset or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with that. The main reason why a lot of tension was created here is because, look like to me, 2 people has gotten pushed out their comfort zone unexpectedly, and that right there just brought up a lot of things that they wasn't expecting to actually surface, and it's like that. This could have unexpectedly opened up their heart chakra. And that right there could have been highly uncomfortable. It's like, it's vulnerability. That's exactly what this is. That's it. That's what's intimidating here. Vulnerability, but they have no choice. This is literally giving me the vibes that someone is caught feeling some type of way here. And literally sitting there is like, with that look on their face. Like, what do I do now? There's nothing they can do, especially when you both know what's going on some type of spiritual communicative type of level. There's not really much you can do. Like, you both clearly see what's going on. There's no doubt about that. You clearly see what's going on. The both of y'all could be selfish too. And from the looks of it here, that right there could be like, maybe one of you had emotional independent type of vibes, like you're emotionally independent, and the other one could have dealt with some type of emotional dependence type of energy. And that right there was highly, that's what activated the heart chakra. Because this individual never felt like something strong like this before. Like, I'm talking about not just on an emotional level, but spiritual level. They never felt something like that before. And this right here is triggering a massive change within this individual, unexpectedly and secretly. This is a secretive transformation and possible connection here, because we have the high priestess and the Hierophant. Both of these energies right here could be very secretive, especially the secretive spiritual here. But there's also a secretive transformation that is going on. And this is literally lifting a lot of things. This could be hurting the both of y'all. I'll tell you right now, I'm kind of getting the vibe that the both of you could have tried to battle with spiritually. Somebody trying something that wasn't right here, and yet the other person is mirroring back exactly what they're trying to put out, and yet manifestation there. Right, it wasn't a wise decision. With the Hermit reverse, heavy Virgo energy. And the best part about the situation, someone knew what they was doing, but they chose to do it anyways, just to see how far they could really push something. I'm going to tell you what happened here. They pushed their own buttons and literally got themselves agitated right along with you. Literally being that intense towards this individual on a spiritual level. And it really opened up their heart chakra. And that right there is highly uncomfortable. But yet now that it's open, how can they stop what's going on? How can they feel it now? So I'm getting that verse is about to be over. So if this individual was going through, or you could have been the individual that could have went through that, whoever this is with, it's a little too late now. With the Four of Pentacles reverse, the heart chakra, this is all about not being able to feel something, but when it's in reverse, that's all about something just happening unexpectedly, and it's a transformation and change here. Because these is Five of Pentacles energy. So yeah, the both of y'all may feel like y'all both have y'all backs turned on each other. And someone could have got really hurt over this. But yet you got somebody that has a bit more knowledge than the other one is. Someone may be looking up to somebody right here and say, hey, teach me. This may have hurt, but teach me what to do. Teach me how to go about things in order to have something successful. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting a vibe. You really gonna leave me like that? I'm telling you right now, brother, both of y'all has been through one hell of a battle spiritually, energetically too. Some of you out there may have not have been consciously aware of that. It could have been on a subconscious level. Like, you know how whenever you dream, whenever you first go to sleep and you start dreaming? Something like that. That's when the subconscious kicks in. Yeah, there's definitely been and with the bandage being around this person's head here, that has given me the vibes of someone got hurt with some type of, because let's say if this individual tried to get you in their life with doing something repetitively. This right here was a spiritual mind game. That's what I'm getting here. This could have been a spiritual mind game. And someone on the other side was protected from that with something over their head. But this one right here, it's like this one literally got a dosage of what they was trying to project in order to get something that they really wanted or they really want, but yet was going about it in a whole complete different way than what it should have been done as. And what here is the individuals learn a lesson. Them literally feeling this pain right here is opening them up. It's opening their heart chakra up, is what I'm getting. There's a lot of energy. This individual can also be feeling like a burning sensation at the base of their spine. This is giving me the vibes of a spinal cord. The spinal cord right here. They could be feeling like intense, like heat at the base of the spine. It's kundalini. This kundalini. They can also be feeling very intense, like very, very, very passionate energy flowing through them. Like the minute they think of you, they feel like an instant passionate energy come over them. This is intense, bro. The Ace of Wands, especially with this being underneath that. But on a physical level, it's like you don't want nothing to do with each other. What kind of bullshit is that? You don't want nothing to do with each other on a physical level. You ain't saying nothing to each other. It's like you both have your backs turned on a physical 3D level. But the 5D, there's a lot of things going on here. But something is telling me y'all gonna be able to come out of this energy. I'm gonna tell you why you may be going through this right now is because someone has learned a lot of lessons that there has to be a change here. And just like I said, some of you out there may be teaching this individual something that may be very challenging to them, to their beliefs. But they know that this change needs to occur, because this right here is going to clear out a lot of negative energy that they may have avoided in the past or whatever. But this has to surface with the Four of Pentacles reverse, in order not just for this connection, but in order for them to actually evolve and learn a lot more. This individual is also literally seeing things at a whole different perception, like multi-perceptions. They're literally seeing that there's way more out there than what they already knew, what they thought they knew. It's just like I said before, you learn something new every day. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, when I had my awakening, which I always been a spiritual person, I had the gift for a long time. But when I had that awakening with the angel numbers and all that, I thought that was just all of it. You know, and then I seen Archangel Michael's aura with the purplish bluish light in my room. That right there was exciting in itself. Like, wow, that's really happening. But there's more out there, bro, I'm telling you. And that right there is going to create this intriguing type of curiosity energy, to where what's really out there, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful with that, because some of these situations right here will literally lead somebody down the wrong path, and before they know it, they're around a bunch of masqueraded spirits that's not really helpful to them. But as long as you have enough spiritual authority and you can see what's going on, then it's impossible for you to be tricked. That right there is also going to protect your spiritual side too. That's going to protect your spiritual side. So what I'm definitely picking up here is some of you out there have a long distance connection with somebody new. And I'm getting the energy of a divine twin flame. Because a high priestess upright, the Hierophant upright, that's a divine twin flame. Divine means it's outside of this 3D. It's not like a physical 3D and 5D connection. Like this is different here. This is different. You are literally teaching someone a lot here. And this is stubborn too. They're very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. And you could be teaching this individual a lot about manifestation. Even though the magician come up in reverse, if somebody really wants something, it's not that hard to actually get up and go after it. You at least have to try. But I'm going to tell you now, if somebody's dealing with abandonment wounds, codependency, or separation anxiety with the Five of Pentacles, they're definitely not going to go after something that they want when they see someone like you as a challenge. That there is going to learn. And that's another thing of why they got mad at you. Trying to literally take something out on you, but it wasn't all the way. That's another thing that upset this individual. That's another thing that got him upset. That's what I'm getting here. That's definitely another thing that had that this individual upset, agitated, irritated. I'm also getting the vibes they want what they can't have, because getting the vibes that a lot of people may want this person and a lot of people may want you, but yet you're not one of the individuals that's going to be there seeking attention, is what I'm getting. But the way that this individual sees you is like, you have a lot of charisma with the Hierophant card in the upright position. I'm getting a lot of charisma. You may have a lot of charisma, especially with the Nine of Cups. I'm getting a lot of charisma, very charismatic. So you may have a lot of charisma and you don't have a shy side to you, but there's someone right here with the quiet. This is quiet energy. Someone's mainly like the shy. So you have somebody here that you may be kind of like introverted, but also extroverted. extrovert, or however you say that. They got introvert, extrovert. So you could be a bit of both with the High Priestess and the Hierophant card. But there's something about this individual, like them going through this right here, these other individuals, that didn't happen to them. This is the first time something like this has ever happened to this person. I'm getting that very heavily. This is number 1 too. The ace represents 1. Get out of here. The ace represents 1. To my mods in here, I want y'all to get these fake accounts out of here, okay? I greatly appreciate that, y'all. There we go. But anyways, hey, how's it going, y'all? How's it going to my moderators out there? But anyways, getting back to this read here, what I'm getting here with this energy is there's also a lot of energetic chemistry here that you may have with this person. Some of you may have already spoken to this person with the Knight of Cups. You could have spoken to them already. And there could be a conversation being had right now with the Six of Pentacles here. There's an equal give and take type of conversation that's going on, and you both may be fixing a lot of things with the Five of Pentacles. Working through a lot of things here. This person could have also came right out up front to let you know that they've been supporting you this whole time. Like, they now see that you're not really somebody that gives people attention. Like, you're not an attention seeker is what I'm getting. This individual may also be the same way. They may have 3 trusted people around them. They don't really chill with just a lot of people. But a lot of people want their attention is what I'm getting. But to other people, they perceive that as... Bro, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people want this person. A lot of people do. But the way your energy is given off to this individual right here, it's like you don't want nothing to do with them. You only mirroring back what they're trying to mirror. Like, there's a lot of mirroring going on here is what I'm getting. There's definitely a lot of mirroring here. A lot of mirroring. But this is what's creating a lot of friction and intensity along with passion with the Ace of Wands. So it's really being done in a positive light too. You can't really view things in a negative light all the time. Because if you can find a positive out of a negative situation, then that right there shows that you have an open mind to a situation. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you let a situation get to your head as far as, let's say if someone tries to underhandedly manipulate something to try to have something for their own personal gain or to try to make themselves feel better about themselves, and yet that continuously replays in your mind over and over and over and over and over, if you don't know how to catch that train of thought that's not even coming from you, what is being done is it's the flight or fight response mechanism and neurons of the brain that is being activated and triggered simply due to some form of energy that your spirit is picking up on. But yet that's when that emotional response wants to level up. It wants to activate and give a reaction. And how you diffuse that... The Scorpion man's smirk's coming out because, you know what I'm saying, I got to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but just hear me out when I say this. When that emotional reaction starts to rise like that, it's because the neurons are in the fight or flight response. That's exactly what's going on. And if you react on that, that's when the emotional impulsive response is going to do this even more. And it's going to go exactly like that. That right there is exactly what plays on the mind. It's never logic. Why you think people get agitated and angry whenever they get in this headspace? It's because it's an emotional, impulsive thinking process that literally ruminates. It's a rumination cycle over and over and over. And that right there is what creates the roller coaster and balance, where it's up and down, up and down. And once you're in that up and down motion like that energetically and emotionally, you're even more in a rage and upset, correct? That's where you have to do this. That's one of my martial art techniques. What you do is you take in a deep, deep, deep breath. Like, you don't have to take in a deep breath like that long. But all it takes is just this. Like that. And you're going to notice a complete difference. Now, everybody's different. You may have to take a couple of deep breaths. But what I do is I do this channeling when I do this. It's almost like this. Look, check it out. Like that. And instantly, you're balanced. I know that may seem weird. To a lot of people, that technique may not work. But this is something that I had to learn on my own over the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different things that you learn. And I know some of y'all out there possibly heard the saying, count to 10, take a deep breath. But most people don't think about that, because even though they take a deep breath, it still don't work. It's because the flight or fight response mechanisms of the brain and the neurons are still imbalanced at that time. Because you have to find that sweet spot when it's rising like this, right when it's in between. Like, you can't let it go past that halfway level, if that makes any sense. You can't let it go past that halfway mark. You have to, man, this is very difficult information to describe here. And I'm trying my best to do it. You can't let that go past that halfway mark, the emotional impulsive response. You can't let it get past that halfway mark, because when it's over that, it's just like the scales. Once the scales have something heavy in the other side of the scales, it's going to tip the scales and balance like this. Now, if you have two things in the scales that are the same weight, then the scale is going to be balanced. But if you move the scales back and forth, they're going to keep doing this, correct? But it's all about that, what I was saying earlier, that emotional impulsive response. You cannot let that energy get past that halfway mark, because once it's past there, it's just going to keep going up more and more and more. But that right there is where the deep breaths get involved, which everybody has their own way of breathing techniques. Just like I said before, you can also do hand motions like this. Imagine you pulling everything, like all that positive energy in like this, and then you do like this right after when you exhale. Like when you inhaling like this, you hold it there for a bit, and you can use hand motions like that to say, negativity's got to go. That's how you balance out your energy. But you can't be positive all the time, just like I made in that community post. You're not meant to be perfect. You're not meant to be perfect. Just because you're a spiritual person don't mean you need to be perfect. Oh, well, I can't cuss. That's not how the way it works. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? You could be who you are. You don't have to be perfect. If you're having a day, that's okay. But it's never okay to let yourself be consumed in that type of mind or energy. That's where it becomes toxic. But at the same time, some people may have a very difficult time with dealing with things like that. You know? But what I'm getting here with this situation right here, this is a very strong connection for some of you. And just like I said before, you could be a Taurus for some of you, or a Pisces. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is a very strong connection here. I'll tell y'all that much, bro. Especially with the Lovers at the end of the spread here and the Eight of Swords reversed. You clearly see straight through. So what's going on with this intense connection? The Fool reverse. There's a lot of fears. There's a lot of fears. A lot of fears. But that's going to change. Wheel of Fortune, that's going to change. I'm getting that very heavily. A lot of frustration. Definitely a lot of acting like the both of y'all may not care about each other. Like, shh. That right there, I'm telling you what is called type of energy. What's causing that type of mood. It's because of this right here. If someone truly didn't care about you, then they wouldn't even try to do the things that was done here. The way I'm interpreting this. Because that's how you learn lessons. You have to have a negative emotion. You can't just have positive emotions all the time. And even when someone, you may see something this individual may not like, or do something this individual may not like, agree with or whatever, and that may spark a negative reaction out of them. But at the same time, it's showing them that you ain't afraid to be yourself. And some have trouble with being themselves. And this right here is another thing that literally angers them, because they feel like you may be better than them. But yet that's when their ego gets involved. Like, nah, ain't nobody better than me type thing. But yet that right there irritates them again, because they know that that's a lie. Bruh, it's not about being better than nobody. This ain't no damn computer. To see who's better than, nah, brother, that ain't, That's what fears do. Fear is basically stemmed off of anger. Anger triggers fear. Fear triggers anger. That's the way I'm looking at this. Fear triggers anger, and anger triggers fear. And yet you want to go after something that you want to go after, yet you hesitate. That right there is going to make you mad. And that's what I'm getting here. And yet somebody may have tried to do something to try to get you to put in all the work to actually do something. And yet there was an imbalance here. And that right there, they didn't get their way. And that right there, the way that they perceived you as somebody that is hard to get. They want what they can't have. And this right here literally could have upset this person. Like, it gave off the illusion as if you're somebody that they can't have. But how in the hell are they going to get it and go after what they want? It's because it's separation anxiety issues, codependency, or abandonment wounds here with the Five of Pentacles that literally was being brought up to the surface. And they wasn't ready to face that. But it's too late with the change card here and the Four of Pentacles reversed. You know? There is a change here. This is a comfortable change, but it needs to happen. Reverse. Them not taking a leap of faith or not doing anything, but yet feeling energy continuously and literally seeing the connection for what it is, and them knowing that they want to communicate and actually go about something about this connection, that right there also irritated them. And yet whenever they would see you taking action, enjoying your life, they would get jealous. But not all the way jealous. It's like the minute they get jealous or they'll be in a bad mood for a little while, it'll instantly go back to loving you. Like, this person cannot hate you. And that right there could irritate them also. Is no how they try to go about this right here. I'm also getting the word fine then. If this is what it is, then damn, like, no matter which way they go about it, it's still right there in their face. And the more and more they try to beat around the bush, or whoever this is resonate with, the more they try to beat around the bush, the more the bush grows even more to where it makes it more challenging, and eventually they feel like they're going in circles. But here's how can I say this? Y'all want to hear the truth of this situation? What's an illusion? There's no bush to beat around. So what are you really running in circles with? What is there to run in circles with when the bush is really not there? When this connection is right there in front of their face. And everything is really being felt energetically, seen through telepathy, and felt spiritually. So what is there to hide? What is there more to go about doing something that's simply not going to work because there's no bush to beat around when you're literally right there in sight? That's the ego. I'm telling you, that's the ego. That's the ego that does that. Oh, well, they're better than me or whatever. Well, let me act like I'm having a good time and just you know what I'm saying, have my chin all up in the air, but yet in reality like this. Like that. Oh, well, just cause they're having a good time, well I'm gonna go and have a good, bruh. The one of you are actually authentic about having a good time. Other one, something's just too good to be true when it comes to them. That may be like they may be seen in like a public setting with the Ten of Pentacles here, like around other people, or like to do, like if you have this individual on social media, don't have to. Something about pictures here on pictures when you're at a dinner, having dinner with somebody or dinner with people, or sitting there and eating food, eating food or whatever, or going to an amusement park, having fun at an amusement park or water park, going there to the ocean, or going ride jet skis or whatever it is, or going out there surfing. You know how people get that on video or whatever, like, oh, we are fun night or whatever. It's not really like that. It's not really like that. I'm telling you. They be having a good time, but in the back of their mind, this connection is lingering while that's happening. I'm telling you. And there's also other people that are associating with this individual right this minute that may be trying to flirt with them. And the thing that takes them also is you not being intimidated by how many people want. That is different to this person. You got a bunch of people trying to compete for this individual, possibly the both of y'all, but there could be, this individual could be the one, is what I'm getting. They could be the one that a lot more people could be wanting to get with, but yet it's not for legitimate, real reasons. These individuals are not a challenge to this person. They know that they can easily have them, and they're not, they just mainly don't want to be rude to them, but they just give off a sense of ignoring them. Even though they may respond to them, they don't respond in a way that these individuals expect. I'm going to tell you right now, these individuals cannot read through their responses like they think they are. When this individual says, Say for instance, thanks, how your day's going? With a smiley face or whatever it may be. It could be a smiley face. It could be the face, the emoji. A lot of emojis here. That could be taken the wrong way, bro. Just because somebody puts a heart emoji or whatever it may be don't mean that person has feelings for you. You're going to fall into a trap every single time, I'm telling you. And you or somebody may not be doing that to this person like these other people may be doing. Just because they reply or respond back with a response that may look like something, you have to have your level of discernment. Individual can sense that these individuals just want them all to it's like they're too clingy. They're gonna be a clingy person, but not all the way. But it's like this energy right here does not attract them, it repels them. It repels them. I mean, you can't have two same energies. You ever heard that saying opposites attract? Because you're very challenging, and this individual may be, it's like there's a difference here. There's a difference between the beliefs. There's definitely a challenge here on this individual's hands. And it's like they can't get bored with you. Even though you may irritate this person or aggravate the hell out of them, like covertly and secretly, they can't get enough of that. It's like they never know what to expect. They never know what to expect. There's a lot of mystery here. They never know what to expect. They possibly are curious about who you may like or who you may be talking to. And they can't fully figure out like who you are, like, but they know that something is there. They just can't fully figure you out all the way. But these other individuals, it's like there's no challenge there. Like there's no excitement. This individual is definitely not emotionally stimulated by these other individuals. They get it all the time. It's nothing new to them. And I hate to say it that way, which I'm just going to be real about it. It's nothing new to them. It's the same. And when it comes to somebody like you, that's not all over them like these other individuals, that right there is irritating to them. Because they want you to see them, like they want you to be into them. But yet you have your own life. You're not going to sit there and beg somebody to be in your life or to beg them to communicate with you. And this right here was possibly another way that this literally angered them to the point to where they try to do other things in order to try to use it as a bit of retaliation, but not all the way. And they could have had some negative thoughts too, like projecting like negative thoughts because they couldn't get their way. And then later on, regret it. Regret it. They could have mumbled something under their breath or whatever, like very hateful. I'm not really getting a love-hate type of connection, but they try to channel their feelings into some form of illusional hatred. And yet turns out all of this right here is literally having it expose even more of how they really do feel. That's what I'm getting. The person literally tried to use the love that they felt towards you and to try to transform that into some type of illusional hatred, and to tell themselves things would get upset in order to make themselves feel better by also going out there and having a good time to try to let you see or hoping that you will perceive them as having a good time, but yet the whole time they have you on their mind. And nobody else can know that. Nobody else sees that. Nobody else can see that. If this individual's family, they don't know what's going on because they're keeping it from them. This person has gotten mad a lot, yeah. And they were feeling bad. It's almost like if they knew that you knew what you possibly do with the High Priest and the Hierophant card, they would feel hella embarrassed. It's like they couldn't do that in front of your face. But behind closed doors, when they to themselves, it's like they would get in this energy to where I'm not really getting they would do that in front of your face or whatever. The only reason why they got that way is because of this right here. That's what I'm getting. Hold on. That's exactly what I'm getting. They literally try to channel this love that they felt toward you or feel toward you, and it's some type of illusional hatred. And yet scared at the same damn time with the Fool reverse. And that right there was even more irritating. And this is literally giving me the vibes of like them having no choice, nowhere to run. I'm also getting out of breath. The energy right here I'm getting from the Fool reverse is out of breath. You could end up taking this individual's breath away. You could make this individual breathless in their presence of you. It's hard to breathe. That too. This is not the journey they expected to go on because it's not all peaceful and sunshine and rainbows like they thought real love would turn out to be. This is a journey of a lot of unexpected events here with the Wheel of Fortune. Unexpected events that just has no, basically things that happen unexpectedly. Right position, it's a positive. There's ups and downs. There's ups and downs here. But it's not all the way bad. You need this in order for this right. Forces going on, there's external forces that's going on. That right there, bro, both of those moving in motion at the same time, that right there is going to cause a shift. There's a shift. It's going to shift things. And that shift could come across as highly uncomfortable. Think of shifting gears when you press the clutch in a truck or whatever, or a car. You press that clutch, shift the gear. And if it's somebody's first time at driving that and they don't know how to drive it, then that right there is going to be very nerve-wracking. It's going to get irritated because it's going to keep cutting off or stalling. You know? Eventually, as you start learning how to do that. It's going to get easier and easier. And before you know it, then you enjoy the ride. That's what I'm getting here. That take a bit of time. Something about Taurus season. Some of you could possibly be a Taurus. Something about Taurus season. There's a change here. A positive one could be happening in Taurus season. The bull's catching my attention here. The bull right here. Something about Taurus season. Get out. So I'm definitely getting something could be happening that's very positive and transformative around Taurus season. Let me go ahead and get a closing message. Queen of Swords reverse. This person is also bitter. But I'm also getting the vibes that they don't want to be in this energy anymore, like of having their guard up. They also know that it wasn't a wise decision to sit there and to keep some type of illusion as if they didn't love you or if there wasn't nothing there while trying to create illusions on top of that. That's basically what I'm getting here. And I'm going to tell you what the illusion is, trying to act like they hate you and don't want nothing to do with you, while creating other illusions and other problems with trying to project certain things toward you, and yet you challenge them. That's what I'm getting. Get out of here. We have Cancer, Virgo energy. Some of y'all there could be a Cancer, Virgo. Don't have to be. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the read. And the closing message is Queen of Swords reverse here. So yeah, this individual could have been in their head a lot. They're mad at themselves. They mad at lady. They mad at themselves. They mad at themselves. That's what I'm getting here. Hold on. Here we go. So they're basically themselves. But yet have feelings, very strong, intense feelings for you at the same time. A lot of passionate, intense energy here going on. But anyways, y'all, that's what I have for the current energy for March of 2024. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Collective, I would greatly appreciate it. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. Y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. And once again, I'm going to go over the zodiac signs that I have with the major arcanas. We have Aries energy. We have Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. We have Pisces, Taurus again, Scorpio energy, and Gemini. Signs that we have here right along with Virgo and Cancer. But the main ones on the main spread right here are Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, and Pisces. Okay. But anyways, it's like I said, this one I resonate with everybody. Like I said before, y'all have to stay detached from the read. I mean, it's good to listen to it and observe and, you know, get information or whatever. But as far as involved with it or whatever, that right there is when it could become toxic to the mind. You know what I'm saying? especially to the ones that may not have a connection like that, that may be kind of depressing or whatever. You just have to be happy living alone, being on your own. And when the Lord wants you to have somebody, or whenever it's time for you to have somebody, that's when it's going to happen. That's when it's going to happen. You have to be okay with being. But anyways, this is what I have for the read. Y'all take it easy out there, collective. Just like I said before, I do not do any personal reads. I'm unavailable for personal reads. If y'all would care to leave any donations out of generosity, I will have a link in the description box below. Till next time, collective, much love. Peace.